Hiya and welcome to Cyber Unscripted. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just here to say something I wish someone told me earlier. This job, leading and understanding the cyber while doing it properly, it's very, very hard. And no one teaches you the stuff that matters the most. I didn't have any business plan when I started this, and I definitely didn't have any goal to become a cybersecurity leader. Okay, I hoped I will, but what I definitely didn't expect that one day I start channel like this. But here we are. Welcome to Cyber Unscripted.
Cyber Unscripted.
Over the years, I learned the most of the important things the hard way. Sure, you can learn the tech. Sure, you can learn from the frameworks. But who teaches you how to keep the teams from burning out? How to speak the truth to a board and execs that only want to hear a good news? How to hold the line without becoming a blocker? I watched silence win. I watched fear beat logic. I watched engineers burn out trying to fix the things they weren't allowed to talk about. I watched leaders play alone just to keep their seat at the table. Those are things I want to talk about. Because if you don't, who will? Look, I work in this space long enough to know how it goes. Yes, we all have dashboards. Yes, we all have frameworks. Yes, we all have slide decks. But underneath it all, there is just people. Tired people, smart people, people who care. And half of the time, they're the last one being listened to. So I started Cyber Unscripted to talk about the things we never put on slides. Like, when you've done everything right and you still feel like you're winging it. Or when the loudest voice in the room has absolutely no clue, but you have to keep a straight face. We all been in the boardroom and we all been in the meetings where no one wants to be the one to say, hey, this control does not work, or my team is exhausted, or even better, this isn't actually secure. And we all play alone, whatever the reason might be, to avoid the awkward questions, to please instead of solving problems, or just being tired. But that silence, it's built up. It's eating you up, and silence become a culture. And then we wonder why no one speaks up during the incident. So I believe we need a space where people can speak up and still feel like they belong. That's what Cyber Unscripted is for. This channel isn't about me being right. I don't care about this. It's a place where we stop performing and start having real conversations like this one. Not just about threat and tools, but about fear, about human nature, about us and about cyber. Because in the end, culture will beat your controls every time. This space and this channel is for people who stayed late night fixing things no one asked about. It's for you if you ever thought there got to be a better way. So, this is Cyber Unscripted. It's raw, it's honest, and yeah, it may be a little bit unfiltered. I wrote this and I realized that this is like a manifesto. It sounds like a manifesto, and maybe it is. I'm just one person trying to build something better, creating the kind of space I wish I had when I was starting this out. I want to share the journey with you. I want to share tools, experience, in case if it helps you too. And if any of this sounds familiar to you, you're not alone. This is what Cyber Unscripted is for. Let's begin.